Welcome, everybody. Thank you for coming. Let us start with our simple wish. May I be happy and well and filled with loving kindness. May all beings be happy and well and filled with loving kindness. A very good way to finish and start our sessions, individual sessions, etc. And we are bearing in mind that that is our goal, to be happy and well. To be happy and well, our natural state. To be happy and well and in the moment. And if we can, recall some parts of our childhood where we were simply happy and well. Simply happy and well. Playing with our friends, just happy and well. No thought for anything else. No question of what's the meaning of my life, or what's the purpose of my life, or where am I going, what am I doing. Before all the shoulds, coulds, and should have beens become implanted in our minds, simply being happy and well and enjoying the experience of being on the planet. Enjoying the experience of being on the planet. And enjoying that experience as ourselves. Simply as ourselves. Not as the self that we're supposed to be, or should be, or trying to turn into. A self that is better than my present self. Just our natural selves. Just like the kangaroos, birds, echidnas, they're just themselves. They have no problem with being a kangaroo or a cockatoo or an echidna. They just are as they are. And that is our natural, happy state. Good. Let's do the gap, grounding, awareness, and presence. I'm sitting in my chair. I feel my feet on the floor. My hands are on my lap. I'm breathing into my stomach. I'm breathing the default breath, relaxed, easy, relaxed and easy, fully in my body. My body is solid and present. I am a solid, present body, sitting straight in a chair, solidly on the earth. And then I move my awareness out to the space all around. I'm aware of the great space in front of me. I'm aware of the space behind me. I need to feel some of that space, to get a sense, the space behind, space behind. I'm aware of the space behind, above me, below. Space that goes right down into the earth. The space on my right, space on my left. And being aware of all of that space, that great sphere of space in which I'm sitting. To do this awareness, I must defocus my eyes. My eyes must become soft. My eyes are soft, but not closed. My eyes are open, they're soft. I'm aware of space all around. I relax into that space. I relax into that space. Relax into that space all around. And I'm aware that the space all around me and the space inside are the same space. Space all around and the space inside are one space. And all of that space is filled with awareness. All that space is filled with awareness, filled with the presence that I am at this moment. Space is filled with awareness, aliveness. Space all around, filled with awareness and aliveness. Not sitting fully grounded on my chair. The more spacious I am, the more grounded I feel. The more grounded I feel, the more spacious. Space helps me to be grounded, and solid in my body helps me to be spacious. Deep breath and relax. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the shoulders. Good. Now let's do that 4-4. 4 quick sniffs, and 4 more on top. And then a slow exhalation, you will notice overnight. So 4 in, and then 4 to top that up. Then relax, exhale, 8 out. No more. Relax the shoulders. Check out how you're feeling in your body, in yourself. Let's do two more. Relax the shoulders. Take yourself down. Remember, it's the sensations that we have in our body when we do these practices that we do need to register so the body knows what is good. So the body knows what is good. So let's do a variation. We're going to do 4 and 4. Then we're going to retain for 4. And we'll do 12 out. In for 4. In for 4. Hold for 4. 12 out. That may be a stretch. You can do 8 out. If the retention feels too much, just breathe out slowly. We're going to focus on retention today. Retention is an important part of pranayama. And in pranayama theory, retention is important. It's like you are breathing in the prana, the life force, the life energy. And if you retain it for a while, it gives your body and mind a chance to absorb the prana before you breathe out the stale air and the wastes from body and mind. So 4 in, 4 in, hold for 4, 12 out. Let's see how we go with that. Make sure you take a good deep breath. Here we go. Good. Remember, look after yourself. The deep breaths, obviously, like this one, can stimulate too much carbon dioxide exhalation and lead to a CO2 imbalance. So if you feel dizzy, unusual, anxious, pins and needles, just stop, rebreathe, your cupped hands over your nose and your mouth. Okay. All right, so we're going to do 4 in, 4, 4, hold for 4. And we're not counting seconds here, we're just doing what we can. And then 12 out. Let's see how we go. Let's go. One more. Good, good. Just hang on one moment. Sorry about that. Had to address some noises off. Good. So with retention, we'll move on to doing the 6-6 rhythmic breath with the metronome, but we're going to retain for 3 at the top and at the bottom of the breath. So we're going to do 6 in, hold for 3, 6 out, hold for 3. So this means that we're only doing about 3 breaths, 3 and a bit breaths per minute. So it can be a bit of a stretch. So just look after yourselves. We're going to do just the 6-3, 6-3 for 3 minutes. If at any time you need to stop, just stop. Or return to plain 6-6 if it seems a bit of a stretch.
Excuse me, Paul, just a quick question. You know that idea of the body needs to know something's good?
Yes.
What's the, just for my brain's knowledge, why is that important? Like why is that awareness important?
Why does the body need to get the feedback that something is good or feel good?
Yes.
Well, as Freud would have endorsed, the pleasure principle rules. Healing influences are pleasurable influences. I mean, this sort of opens up a whole topic. I might actually say a bit more about it at the end, because this is
perfect.
I think
Thank you.
a very important concept, and good that you brought that up. Okay, so we're going to do 6-3, 6-3. Set the metronome going. I'll count, because I know people can't hear the metronome. So here we go. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, hold, 2, 3, and finish. Good. Push the shoulders. How is the body feeling? How is the body feeling? Good. So the balanced breath, of course, is what it says. It's a balancing breath. It's there to balance the autonomic nervous system. So if we add the balanced breath to alternate nostril breathing, balancing the autonomic nervous system, balancing the cerebral hemispheres, we're doing a good job at balancing the nervous system, balancing and calming. So we're going to do alternate nostril breathing with retention. Now that's a really challenging exercise because you've got to keep concentrating on what you're doing, especially as we're going to do it, actually closing the nostrils. So we're going to close the right nostril, breathe in for 6 through the left nostril, then close the left nostril and hold for 3. Breathe out to the right nostril for 6. Hold for 3 by closing the nostril, opening the nostril, breathing in for 6, closing the nostril, holding for 3, opening the left nostril, out for 6, holding the nostril, retaining for 3. So you've got to keep an eye on what you're doing. So given this is a challenge to concentration, we'll just do it initially for a little bit over a minute, just to get into the rhythm of what we're doing with our nostrils. If you don't close the nostrils when you retain, I mean, it's not a big deal, but that's the exercise in a nutshell. And of course, in yoga, we might, when we retain, we might tighten other parts of the body, so-called bandhas, but that's the whole other piece. So let's do alternate nostril breathing with actually opening and closing the nostrils with our ring finger and thumb, and doing 6, 3, 6, 3. Okay, so I'm not sure I'm going. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 1, 2. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, and finish. Good. Relax the shoulders. As you will experience, I mean, the only problem with using the fingers to do the alternate nostril is that you tend to get shoulder tension holding your arm up, even if you're using your other hand to keep your arm, as it were, propped up. It creates tension. And some people may absolutely find it better just to do it without actually blocking the nostrils. Any problems with that exercise? Okay, good. Well, let's do 3 more then. Very potent exercise. So if you do 6-3, 6-3, alternate nostril breathing for an hour, then you will become enlightened. Or something will happen to you anyway. And you can reward yourself with a very substantial reward. Oh, it's good to reward oneself. I mean, we were talking a while ago about stress inoculation, where you prepare, because you're talking to yourself in a particular way for a stressful thing coming up. And then you go through this stressful event, whatever it is, using appropriate breathing, self-talk, etc. And then the third part of it is afterwards, you give yourself a pat on the back. Always reward. Why would you do anything if you don't get a reward? The rewards, of course, are feeling good, but it's very good to use the nurturing part of the brain, the internal mother, to say some nice things about how well you did. Then you'll want to do it again. Reinforcing micro habits. Excuse me. Okay. Let's do 3 more rounds of alternate nostril breathing with retentions. You can use your fingers to block the nostrils or not. Just imagine. Just imagine. The air going up one side, being retained somewhere. Could be in your head, could be in the lungs, could be in the stomach. And then imagine the warm air and feel the warm air coming out the other side. Feel the cool air going in that nostril and then the warm air coming out the other side. Okay. Ready? In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3. In. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. 2, 3, and we'll finish there. All right, good. The question of where we imagine we're retaining the prana and how we visualize the prana, that's an interesting question. And you can obviously visualize it as the colored light, as colored air of some sort. And again, we covered that at one point. Pink, orangey pink or golden pink are good healing colors. You can imagine you're breathing in that color down to the dantian, the center of the stomach, just below the navel, or center of gravity, and retaining it there, and then breathing it out again, perhaps in a different color because you're expelling some of the metabolic products from the mind and from the body. We can use the color breathing, doing the whole body breathing, breathing in through the whole body. The whole surface of the body is just absorbing the air. We're breathing into that dantian, into that center, just below the navel, and then we're breathing out again. So it's a big expansion, contraction, expansion, contraction. We're going to suck in the air. Imagine it's a particular color. Concentrate it with the dantian, and then breathe it out after retaining it for a while. Okay. Just get an idea of what color you might want to make the prana. Golden, light, white, pink, green. These are the colors we tend to associate with energizing and healing influences. Okay, so we're going to do 6-3-6-3 again. Breathing in prana, the colored prana, into the dantian, and then breathing it back out into space as far as you like. Okay, so here we go. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. In, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 1, 2. That's it. Good. Relax the shoulders. Ah, let's return to default breathing, relaxed breathing into the abdomen, relaxed diaphragmatic breathing. Now, I don't know where everybody is located this afternoon, but up here in Hurstbridge, the atmosphere is beginning to look like there will be a thunderstorm. And the atmosphere has that characteristic feel because the ionic concentration of the air is changing drastically when thunder is on its way, and that massive discharge of electricity down into the earth. So I'm aware that doing the breathing exercises, we're also breathing in this highly charged ionic air, and that will affect our mental state as well, of course. It's making me quite fuzzy this afternoon, so I'm spacing out of it. And so I'd be interested to know at the end if anybody has similar atmospheric conditions where they are and whether it's affecting their mental state. So it's particularly appropriate if these are the atmospheric conditions to make sure we are grounded, electrically grounded. And so we shall do some of the 6-3 breathing prana or earth energy in this case up from the earth and sending it back down again. Now, we were talking recently about the parasympathetic system, the relaxing system, and how it has the two major outlets, the vagus nerve. Everyone talks about the vagus nerve. But what about the pelvic parasympathetics? Come out of the base of the spine and innervate all the lower abdominal organs, particularly the pelvic organs. So a good way to relax is to relax the lower abdomen, pelvis, and legs. So we will breathe in from the earth, up through our feet, legs, into the pelvis and lower abdomen. We'll breathe in earth energy. Some people say it's got a blue electrical color. I envisage it as blue or green, certainly. And then on the out breath, we send it back down to the earth. It may contain metabolic products in the psyche and the body. That may appear in your visualization, it may not, doesn't matter. So we're breathing in the colored energy from the earth up through the feet into the pelvis, lower abdomen, retaining it there, breathing it out. Okay? In, 2, 3, 4, 1, 6. Hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold, 2, 3, and finish. Good. Relaxing the shoulder. So let's round all of that out with some ohms. 4 in, 12 out. 4 in, 4 on ah, 4 on oo, 4 on Don't strain. Relax the shoulders. Relax the neck. The stimulus to the rib cage. Good. Right. Forward in 12 out. Starting now. Good. Good. Relax the shoulders. Sitting quietly, relaxed, fully on the earth, fully in your body. Checking how the body feels. Imagine your brow is being smoothed out. Your brow is being smoothed side to side. Smoothed out to the sides. Very cool, very relaxed. Smoothing out your brow. Just imagine cool hands are smoothing out your brow. Smoothing out your brow to the sides. Smoothing away concentration. Smoothing away thinking. smoothing away, landing, smoothing away, wandering, smoothing away, remembering, smoothing away. Everything is not necessary for you right now. Because right now, you want nothing, worrying about nothing. You know nothing. You're doing nothing. And you are completely free, completely free. Full hands smoothing your brow out to the sides, smoothing away the sun, smoothing away that thinking, smoothing away the worry, concerning, evolving, identifying, smoothing away everything that is not you, simply being happy in the moment. Completely free. Completely free. May you be happy and well, and filled with loving kindness. And may all beings be happy and well, and filled with loving kindness. Good. Relax the shoulders. Just before we finish, I'll just say 3 words about reward. It is, of course, futile to keep on doing something without any reward. When one is undertaking new practice, like a particular breathing practice, then you may ask, well, how long do I go and practice this thing without getting a reward in the expectation of sooner or later I will get a reward? Of course, there's not an easy answer to that. But I think with any new practice, for example, doing regular breath practice, say the balanced breath with or without retention, or doing regular oms every day, if you don't feel there are substantial, reliable, regular rewards after 3 months, then personally, I would think that you've done enough to check out that particular practice and its validity for you. This is assuming, of course, that you've done the practice and you've done it a fair amount and conscientiously. But really, there's no right answer. But don't go on too long trying things which are not rewarding. Simple as that. And whenever you do a practice, and you've actually done it, always reward yourself. Always. We work on the basis of the pleasure principle. You got to have a reward. For goodness sakes. Rewards may be subtle, say feeling better about oneself, without any particular tangible rewards in the way you're physically feeling, but you feel good about yourself that you've done the practice and you've been consistent with the practice. But whatever the rewards are, you've got to be getting some, and they've got to outweigh the often pain and discomfort that one has when you're initially starting something, and the reluctance of the body-mind to ever get down and do a practice, whether it's meditation practice or breath practice or yoga or exercise or doing your diary or whatever it is. There's always usually initial reluctance. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So, look, any questions before we finish?
In regards to the practice, Paul, what
Yes.
kind of expectation do you think people might have from doing the practice on a regular basis, and what would you consider to be kind of regular, like every day, for how long, or something for every couple of days?
Yeah, well, that's of course an excellent question, to which of course I will not have definite answers. But look, I think one has to practice every day. That's a must. And I think, say, if you were to take up the practice of balanced breath, it would be important to do it at least 20 minutes a day, preferably 2 lots of 20 minutes. I mean, that's the sort of baseline recommended in many meditation practices, whatever they may be. I think it's a pretty good benchmark. And you expect to feel that the breath practice is improving some aspect, initially, of course, not something as general as well-being, but some specific symptom. You're getting less headaches. In my case, it was, I can breathe through my nose, so my asthma is better. My IBS is better. My POTS is better. Some sign that you're actually balancing the autonomic nervous system. So symptom relief, and then kicking in with a gradual increase in vitality, tangible energy and capacity in what you can do, and mental clarity, of course, and improved mood. I mean, all aspects of one's well-being. But you would certainly hope to see some symptom improvement and then some general improvement. And in line with the homeopathic principles, healing goes from the head downwards. You may feel better in yourself before you feel tangible physical improvements. Better in oneself, of course, may just be, after I've done the practice, I feel better for a while. I feel more relaxed and more balanced. My mind is not going crazy, so on and so forth.
Okay, thank you. So you mentioned a lot of physical symptom improvement. I would have expected more in regards to anxiety and depression and these kinds of things, sort of more mental improvement as well, and perhaps even related to our HRV, which is potentially measurable, and things that maybe sort of stimulate the vagus nerve, because these practices seem to be a lot more calming and balanced, whereas seen online, there's some practices online where they're very vigorous breath work practices, I think, like what you've done before with the picking grapes kind of stuff, where it's more energizing. And some people sort of said the first thing I do when I get up in the morning, and you've mentioned that before, is about the picking grapes. It's more getting your body to wake up and to be alive and so forth. So you can use different, breath practices
absolutely
at different times of the day.
Yeah, Generally, I mean, look, on the point about anxiety and depression, yes, in accordance with homeopathic principles, healing will, will tend to occur at the head end before it occurs at the tail end. And so, yeah, anxiety and depression. And it may just be for a short while after you've done the practice, but you feel a bit better in yourself, mood-wise, stress-wise, anxiety-wise, etc. And yes, we tailor the different practices for different effects, but generally, with chronic fatigue, for example, one's not going to be doing too many vigorous exercises, because if you take the view that there are very marked imbalances in the neuroendocrine and immune systems in chronic fatigue, balances everything. And we inform the immune system and the endocrine system through the autonomic nervous system. That's the whole key. And I think that's when we talk about neuroimmunology, for example, that's probably the big learning in science in the last 30 to 40 years, that the immune system and the autonomic nervous system talk to one another all the time. You can't, in fact, they're not two independent systems. They are not two systems. They've been taken apart for ease of study in accordance with the compartmentalization that science does, medicine in particular. So immunologists and endocrinologists, and neurologists, etc. But it is now clear the immune system and the autonomic nervous system, let's say central nervous system as well, of course, cannot be separated. They are one system. And let's throw in the endocrine system as well. Well, the endocrine system is not separate from the nervous system, and it's not separate from the immune system. So if we have an immune imbalance, we have an autonomic imbalance. If we have an autonomic imbalance, we have an immune balance. And now, of course, it is clearly established that there is a very important phenomenon is neuroinflammation. Inflammation simply caused by activity of the nervous system. Nothing to do with bugs or anything. Just caused by the nervous system. Because the nervous system is telling the immune system, for example, we're in an alarm situation, there's threat, so the immune system immediately reacts as to a threat and produces inflammatory substances, of course. So we're talking about mind-body integration, and the breath is the royal road to the nervous system. And the other royal road, which I mentioned recently, I think, was the skin, of course. So if you do the breathing practice every day, and you have a massage every day for at least 20 minutes, then all will be well. If you haven't got someone around to massage you, massage parts of yourself. Give yourself a foot massage. Massage your knees, your legs, your arms, your hands, your face. Use some sesame oil, the anti-inflammatory sesame oil, virgin black sesame oil, and stimulate the skin. The nervous system wakes up, becomes balanced with tactile stimulation. All good.
Excellent. Well, that fits in quite well with the self-massage, with what we do on Fridays with fascia in the chair moment, where
Right.
she teaches some of the self-massaging techniques along the fascia lines as well. Excellent.
Fantastic.
Thank you for that. Well, today was a real workout. In comparison, it was non-stop, which was great.
Yeah.
Any other questions from anybody else? All quiet.
All quiet on Western Front. It's those ions in the atmosphere, Peter. They're putting everybody into a trance-like state, myself included.
I think it's also the high humidity because it's above 50%.
Yeah, look, it's high humid. Yeah, okay, my word. And Peter, with that interesting paper you sent to me about sunspots and cosmic radiation affecting heart rate variability, well, who knows where the influences end? The sun, the moon, the weather, it goes on and on.
Lots of influences. I think this is good to get into the practice. It's something that I still do not do, but I utilize the breath when I feel I need to use the breath. So that's, I guess, been a bonus. I guess to finish, the last one I think would be beneficial is because I like to keep doing things is using breath work as perhaps we walk, as a walking breath work meditation.
Yeah.
So we're walking and breathing and we're out in the fresh air as well. So there's many places and many ways to use breath work, yes?
Yes, by the way, on that, just hang on a second. I can, this is an interesting book. Breath Walk. Talking of that, thought it would be an opportunity as you reminded me of it, by one of the Kundalini Yoga teachers, Khalsa, they're all called Yogi and Yogi Bhajan, the Yogi Bhajan tradition of Kundalini Yoga, Kriya Yoga, or is it Kundalini? I forgot, Kundalini Yoga. So, breath walk, all sorts of different breath practices, but the simple one that Bala taught was breathing in for 4, hold for 2, out for 4, hold for 2, and you can do that while you're walking. And you obviously adjust your pace to be able to accommodate 4-2-4-2.
Excellent. So to finish off, where today's was about retention, which is stopping the breathing in and then holding the breath, which is the retention part of it.
Yeah.
So it's sort of newer exercises rather than breathing in and breathing out. We breathe in, hold, and different ones affect your body differently.
When you say different ones, Peter?
Well, different breathing in for 4 and then holding for 4 and then breathing out for 4 and then holding for 4. That's the 4-4-4 breathe one. And then if you hold it for different times, does that affect our nervous system differently? Or are we just trying to establish what is the best that suits our own thing at the time?
I think that's the way. And I'm not so keen on encouraging people to retain for long periods of time.
Yeah.
Particularly people in the older age group, during retention can start to develop quite an irregular heartbeat. Not good. And these weird rhythms like breathe in for 5, hold for 7, out for 8 or 12 or something. It's the, I forget the name of the guy who promoted that. This is not a rhythmic breath. And therefore, in my mind, it is not good for the body. Because it's an irregular pattern. And the even numbers in and out are generally going to be much better for balancing the autonomic nervous system, in my opinion.
Okay. Excellent. Well, thank you once again for today, and we'll see everybody in a fortnight.
Good one. Okay, thanks, Peter. That's great. Thank you, everyone.